Alright, so another week, another boss with Bloons this time on 1-2 tree. Quite an interesting map. Not a whole lot of farming space, so this should be a pretty interesting boss. Also, this week they actually banned Wizard Paragon, which I find quite strange, seeing as, well, it's the hot new thing. I don't really see why they would really want to ban it, but yeah, I guess it's any case, so who knows what goes on in their heads over there. Anyways, this time we're going to be trying out some new tower buffs, or I guess to say one buff in particular, being the sniper. Cripple Moab got its damage increased by a lot. It got increased from 80 to 280 damage. That's quite a lot of single target damage, so I'm seeing how good it can actually be against Bloons. Now, fast attacking, not actually fast attacking, high damage, low attack speed towers usually don't really do too well with these type of tests, just because they don't really synergize too well with, like kind of buffs. Like, takes, like, let's say like Sun Avatar, that does 1 damage at base. If you add 1 more, it's double damage. But if you take Sniper with, doing 280, adding 1 damage isn't really a huge increase, so it's kind of a not really a huge buff overall. So really the main buffs that are going to be helping here is just mainly going to be attack speed. That's kind of really about it. Regardless, I am still curious to see how well Cripple Moab can actually do. Now, something I just kind of realized is this map isn't really too good for snipers, seeing as, well, not all the plots of land, or the trees I'd say, are going to get cleared out until quite a while. So it's kind of going to block the line of sight of the, sniper. But I just kind of placed down, as you can see here, yeah. Line of sight is going to be a bit of an issue, but I guess we'll just kind of wait until like round 40 to see how much is still here. Now for the plot land, I'm probably going to put it here, as attack speed is going to help out a ton. I guess placement of this does really do matter, because you're going to need a space to put alchemists and village. Alrighty, did a little bit better this time. So let's see how much we have. 57k, alrighty. Let's get this, and then let's cross by the, we're just gonna get general stuff. All right, so first things first, I'm going to sell that, get an alchemist real quick, thank god that fit, and then just get a village, and then we can just go on with like cluster or something. Now, I'm not really sure where I want cluster. I guess maybe here. Oh well, I kind of want it in the back just in case, I could put it here, but I feel like that's a bit too late. I guess I could do both. That's kind of a bad spot. Oh well. I can hopefully for this mid run. There we go. That's how the 280 damage goes. Let's hope we're actually good for that. I think we should be. It's a pretty long map. And we do have two. Well then, we're just kind of barely alive for that. Can I? Alright, I'm gonna go back home. That did not turn out as planned, so let me sell this, because I don't think I necessarily need it. I don't think I need Alchemist. As I think, like, just base 502 could easily take out tier 1 pretty easily. As I think the attack speed is fast enough. Just, ceramics, again, no shot. I guess we could try to permastall, but that's gonna take too long. Anyways, sell that, sell that, sell that, and that. And let's go for our overclock to be our at tier 2. This plot land hasn't opened up yet, which has been unfortunate. Can't really put sniper here just because there isn't good space for kind of alch village, so I'm gonna have to go back with the OG spot of right here. Thankfully, kind of more stuff has opened up, so I guess it is slightly better, so not too bad. Tier 4, because why not? And I think here I'll see if I can maybe go for kind of home lane defense. Alright, just barely. Don't really have enough for kind of ceramic D, but I'll worry about that later. I think I'll sell 1 sniper, and then once I kind of fill this top rope with farms, I think I'll just kind of spam snipers. I think that's probably the most efficient thing. Not really sure if Druid is better. I haven't really done the math on that, but I'm just going to go with my gut instinct of sniper at the moment. So thankfully we have a spot here, which is a whole lot better. I'm pretty sure this pod lane just gives extra pierce, which isn't really too good, but I guess it's better than nothing. And I think 2 recursive should be enough here. Now this may not even be able to beat tier 5. If you guys do remember when I did primary expertise does 200 damage per shot, and even then 200 damage was not enough. Same with Moab Eliminator, I'm pretty sure, also wasn't enough. So just because the tower does do kind of high amounts of damage doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be really good at this. Kind of like what I said earlier. Anyways, let's sell this and go for BC. And then we can start spamming our BRFs. Alright, 1 round to go. Just kind of barely afforded enough for this guy. Let's just kind of sell everything we kind of really need, or it's going to get sacrificed. I'm assuming Homeland is, which is fine. Nope, it seems that Homeland just kind of barely not get touched, so I guess that's good. So anyways, let's move Chinook. Let's rebuy Chinook, so that way we can move the Cripple back into the good spot. And so what was this tech plotted on? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. And I guess I could just sell my farms because we don't really need money at this point. I kind of forgot what this tier spawns, so I'm just going to get Solver, as I think that should honestly be good enough. So let's move you here. And Permabrew is... No, Permabrew is not gone. I just forgot... Oh, it's just being covered by Blunaries. It was just ZMGs, which should be fine. I think Temple can clean up ZMGs quite nicely. This DPS is looking a tad bit slow. Even with Homeland active, it is draining quite fast, but like once Homeland's, you know, kind of on cooldown, it does slow down quite a bit, and tier 5 has a lot more health. But I think this map 1-2 tree is longer than Hedge, which is where we did primary expertise, so I think Cripple may be able to do this, but I don't think Cripple can actually get any stronger at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Like the best we can do is like Blue Storm, Blue Strike, but like I said, you know, that's not really going to be too much of a difference. Brittle and, you know, Blue Storm is really here just kind of for, I guess, consistency's sake, but I mean, in reality, it's not really me doing too much of a difference, making too much of a difference. You know, it would have been cool if there was like a way to kind of buff military towers, like how you know, you can buff primary towers. Fortunately, that's not in the game, but hopefully maybe when the next tower comes out, that will be something they consider. I'm basically just saying NK should implement the Monkey Academy, but who knows, it may never come to fruition. Alrighty, here comes tier 5 with 3 million HP. How's the DPS looking? At the moment, I think it might just barely be able to do it. Although I don't really know, it's not really looking too good for Cripple Moab here. I'm pretty sure this is every buff I can give it. Looking at the kind of list here, I don't see any more towers that give buffs that I could utilize. We do have Elite Sniper over here doing some work, but let's see here. Yeah, that damage is not looking too great. Even 280 is still not enough, it seems, to be able to take us down. I think we might be able to get, I don't know, halfway, or I think we might just barely be able to do it. We haven't even gotten to the first goal yet, not looking too good, we just got there. I switch you back onto kind of first just to pop down this bat a little bit. As the true Sun God here I don't think is going to be doing too much bat damage. How much is Temple doing? Hold up, is Temple's actually somehow out DPSing the sniper? Ain't no way. Is one military sacrifice enough to be able to do that? That is surprising. But regardless, even if this does win, which I think it might, we're kind of halfway, and I think this would be the halfway point. I could always just kind of quickly sell Temple, but I feel like doing that now would sacrifice Cripple, and I don't really want to do that. Let's only put you back on first now. And then we switch to strong. Yeah, straight up. This True Sun God is actually out DPSing Cripple Moab, which is honestly quite surprising. Even though True Sun God only has one military sacrifice, being the Chinook, and just has full support, but you know, Temple doesn't sacrifice itself, number one. Not to mention that this guy has like millions of dollars of, not millions, yeah, like I think at this point probably close to like $1 million in kind of buff stacked on him. And the temple, which isn't really buffed too much, is actually getting more pops. Surprising. Anyways, I was doubting the Cripple Moab a little bit at the beginning, but it seems like Cripple Moab actually is able to kind of beat Bloons once they're buffed, but I think it's very, very map dependent. I think you could probably only do this realistically on this map, just so that way you get, you get the increased attack speed from the pot of land, and just, the sheer length of this map does make it a bit easier too. So I'm curious to see, primary expertise could do the same thing. I kind of doubt it, as I'm fairly certain that this round actually might be a tough round. So let me put you back on first. But I think I'm pretty sure primary expertise does shoot like a heck of a lot slower than Cripple does, so maybe not. Anyways, that was that. Cripple Moab did actually end up beating Bloons, although I will credit here, Temple did actually do some work here. But the monkey star is still Cripple Moab, so I guess I'll take it. But yeah, they're about even in damage, which is kind of surprising seeing this guy's only got one military sacrifice and the rest is support, but the temple can't buff itself, so that was kind of surprising, as well as homeland too. But double attack speed and one sacrifice really almost beat out sniper monkey, which is a bit surprising. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and join Discord. The link is down below in the description. And with that, have a nice day.